Welcome back to Dr. Carminati's channel, everyone. Today, we are diving into a very intriguing and concerning subject that ties into the rapidly evolving world of AI, drones, and cybersecurity. We'll be discussing how drones embedded with AI models like LLaVA 3D spatial intelligence framework can compromise critical infrastructures such as data centers, and what kinds of cyber attacks can be launched against these facilities. Most importantly, we'll explore how organizations can avoid falling victim to these advanced threats. The inspiration for this discussion comes from the paper titled LLaVA 3D, a simple yet effective pathway to empowering LLMs with 3D awareness. So, if you're interested in learning how these sophisticated systems could be weaponized to compromise essential structures, make sure to stick around. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest topics in AI, cybersecurity, and technology. First, let's set the stage by looking at why drones embedded with AI, particularly those enhanced by technologies like LLaVA 3D, are such a growing concern. Drones have been evolving quickly, moving from essential remote-controlled devices to highly autonomous systems capable of performing tasks that once seemed impossible. When you combine drones with cutting-edge AI like LLaVA 3D, you create a platform that not only understands its environment in 3 dimensions, but also makes decisions based on that understanding. What makes LLaVA 3D framework particularly dangerous in this context is its ability to navigate complex environments in 3D. This technology enables drones to map out physical spaces with precision, allowing them to avoid obstacles, fly undetected, and target specific areas of interest within a building or facility. For instance, a data center, typically protected by physical barriers like walls and security gates, could be infiltrated by a drone that uses LLaVA 3D to navigate around these obstacles and access vulnerable parts of the infrastructure. Vulnerabilities in critical infrastructures. Now, let's talk about the specific infrastructures that are vulnerable to attacks from drones equipped with LLaVA 3D. When we think of critical infrastructure, data centers immediately come to mind. These facilities store and process massive amounts of sensitive data, making them prime targets for cyber attacks. But it doesn't stop at data centers. Other structures like energy plants, government buildings, and even smart cities could be susceptible. One of the fundamental vulnerabilities lies in the fact that many of these structures are heavily reliant on physical security measures. Traditional perimeter security like fences, surveillance cameras, and guards might be able to detect and stop a person. However, a drone with advanced 3D navigation capabilities can fly over or around these barriers undetected. Once inside, these drones could deploy payloads that include malicious hardware or software designed to compromise the network or data systems. But it's not just physical breaches that we're worried about. AI-powered drones can also serve as a platform for launching sophisticated cyber attacks. Once inside the facility, these drones could physically plug into systems or drop small devices that capture sensitive data, disrupt network communication, or even manipulate the data in real time. This form of cyber-physical attack blurs the line between traditional cyber attacks and physical intrusion, making them incredibly difficult to defend against. Types of cyber attacks enabled by LLaVA 3D enhanced drones. LLaVA 3D enhanced drones represent a new frontier in cyber attacks, merging physical and digital vulnerabilities to create devastating consequences. Here are several types of attacks that these drones can execute, expanding on their potential scope and capabilities. Data exfiltration via physical proximity. One of the most concerning attack vectors involves the drone physically entering a secure facility, such as a data center, and deploying devices to steal data. These devices, often small and hard to detect, could be dropped near servers or network switches, capturing sensitive information like company records, personal data, or intellectual property. This could then be transmitted back to attackers via secure wireless communication, bypassing many traditional cybersecurity defenses. The ability of LLaVA 3D to navigate complex 3D environments makes it easier for drones to reach critical infrastructure components within buildings, including those in hard-to-reach areas. Physical tampering and network disruption. LLaVA 3D drones can also be used to disrupt operations by physically tampering with network hardware or electrical components. For example, a drone could fly into a data center and attach malicious devices, such as USB sticks or network taps, directly to physical systems. These devices could inject malware or disrupt network communication, causing outages, rerouting traffic, or introducing vulnerabilities that could be exploited remotely. By targeting essential hardware like routers, switches, or even power sources, drones could create network bottlenecks, shutdowns, or loss of connectivity, affecting not only the attacked facility, but also its associated cloud-based services. And ransomware delivery. These drones can act as physical vectors for ransomware attacks. Imagine a scenario where a drone drops infected USB drives in strategic locations within a facility, like parking lots or office entrances. Unsuspecting employees might pick up these devices and plug them into their computers, unknowingly triggering a ransomware attack. This would allow hackers to lock down crucial data, demanding a ransom for its release. This type of attack bypasses traditional email phishing defenses, as it doesn't rely on digital vectors but rather human error and curiosity. Espionage and spyware installation. Beyond the physical damage, LLaVA 3D drones could deploy sophisticated spyware inside facilities. These drones could place tiny, hard-to-detect devices near computers, servers, or network points, designed to record keystrokes, capture video feeds, or monitor network traffic. The AI embedded in these drones could even identify which systems are most valuable, strategically placing spyware where it will capture the most sensitive information. This type of espionage could go undetected for long periods, allowing attackers to gather information over time, such as login credentials, internal communications, and strategic plans. Denial of service, DOS. Attacks. These drones could be used to execute a denial of service, DOS attack by physically sabotaging network infrastructure. For instance, a drone could target critical network hardware, like wireless routers or network hubs, disrupting the flow of data. This could take the form of either directly disabling hardware or overloading systems with excessive traffic, forcing a system shutdown. In cases where LLaVA 3D drones are deployed in swarms, they could even coordinate attacks on multiple points simultaneously, overwhelming the infrastructure and making it difficult for defense systems to respond. Supply chain. Infiltration. These drones could also target the supply chain by infiltrating critical distribution centers or manufacturing plants. For example, a LLaVA 3D drone could access a facility and introduce malicious code into firmware during the manufacturing process. This type of attack could affect not just the targeted organization, but every client or partner reliant on its products. By introducing compromised hardware or software at the source, attackers could infiltrate the networks of companies that buy or use these products, spreading vulnerabilities throughout the supply chain. Targeted disruption of power and cooling systems. Data centers rely heavily on precise environmental controls, especially for power supply and cooling systems. LLaVA 3D enhanced drones could target these systems by physically disabling or tampering with cooling units or power lines, causing systems to overheat or experience power outages. This can result in severe damage to servers, loss of data, or prolonged service interruptions. Such attacks are not only disruptive but also costly, as they can cause long-term damage to infrastructure that takes time and resources to repair. Autonomous weaponization. In extreme scenarios, LLaVA 3D drones could be used to deploy more aggressive attacks, including the release of chemical, biological, or electromagnetic pulses designed to incapacitate critical infrastructure physically. With their 3D awareness, these drones could navigate to strategic points within or near facilities and execute devastating attacks with minimal human intervention. This capability transforms drones from mere surveillance tools into autonomous weapons capable of launching devastating cyber-physical attacks. How LLaVA 3D enhances attack complexity. One of the scariest things about LLaVA 3D-enabled drones is their ability to operate autonomously and adaptively in complex environments. The 3D awareness provided by the LLaVA 3D framework allows these drones to move intelligently within a building, avoiding detection and finding the best locations to execute their attacks. Whether it's flying through narrow hallways, dodging security cameras, or navigating through air ducts, the spatial intelligence of these drones makes them a formidable threat. Moreover, the real-time decision-making capabilities provided by AI models like LLaVA 3D make it possible for drones to alter their attack strategy based on new information. For instance, if a drone detects increased security measures, it can adapt its flight path or choose alternate targets. This flexibility makes defending against these drones incredibly difficult, as traditional static defenses may not be enough to stop them. How organizations can protect themselves. With such advanced threats on the horizon, the question then becomes, how can organizations protect themselves from AI-embedded drones, particularly those using technologies like LLaVA 3D? 1. Strengthen perimeter security. First and foremost, organizations need to extend their perimeter security to account for aerial threats. This could involve setting up drone detection systems that use radar, acoustic sensors, and infrared cameras to monitor the airspace above critical facilities. These systems can detect drones early and provide an opportunity to neutralize the threat before it becomes dangerous. 2. Physical barriers for drones. Consider installing physical barriers such as netting or electromagnetic systems that can block drones from entering sensitive areas. In more advanced cases, counter-drone systems that can jam the control signals of incoming drones or shoot them down may be necessary for susceptible environments like data centers. 3. Cybersecurity integration. AI-powered drones don't just represent a physical threat, they also bring new cyber risks. Organizations need to integrate their cybersecurity efforts with their physical security measures. This means closely monitoring network traffic and deploying endpoint detection systems that can identify any unauthorized devices connected to the network. 4. Training and awareness. The human element remains one of the weakest links in security. Organizations should invest in employee training to increase awareness of social engineering tactics, like the scenario we discussed with drones delivering malicious USB drives. Employees should be taught to report any suspicious activity, whether physical or digital. 5. Secure physical access points. Finally, ensuring that all physical access points to sensitive systems, like network switches or servers, are well protected is crucial. 5. Even if a drone manages to infiltrate a facility, robust physical security measures around the most critical systems will reduce the likelihood of a successful cyber-physical attack. In conclusion, the combination of AI-powered drones and technologies like LLaVA 3D presents a new frontier in both physical and cyber threats. From data centers to government buildings, the vulnerabilities are real, and organizations must take proactive steps to protect themselves. By integrating advanced physical security measures with strong cybersecurity practices, it's possible to defend against these emerging threats. We hope you found this deep dive into drone threats and cybersecurity insightful. What do you think is the most effective way to defend against drones equipped with AI like LLaVA 3D? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest in AI, cybersecurity, and tech. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.